Well, it's a political dogfight in Britain, and the world is watching for who will replace Boris Johnson. I have to confess, I share the sentiments of many British voters that Boris Johnson should not have been replaced. But this is a payback by the Remainers for Johnson against all the odds and in the face of political, media and business opposition taking Britain out of the EU. Now they're lining up, and the list of candidates is a final 8. The Parliamentary Party will now vote in what's called exhaustive preferential voting. That is, the person who gets the fewest votes is out, and that would make 7 left, and that process applies again until there are 2 left. Who will the 2 be? Well, let's go to our Nostradamus, David Maddox. No person, I'm telling you, has a better insight into the Conservative Party than David Maddox. He's the political editor of the Express Online. You can read him at express.co.uk. And just before we've come to air, I know David has had a text message from one of the candidates. David, you're right in the thick of this. So, goodness me. Now, firstly about the text message, anything you can tell us?
So it was a message from one of the candidates, basically on the way that the right of the party is now going to vote, and basically they've decided to support her, which is Suella Fernandez, who's for a lot of us, is the genuine Conservative in this race. She's the Attorney General. She's sound on virtually every policy you can think of. So obviously her chances of winning are quite slim, the oddity that is a Conservative Party these days.
Let's go back.
But they're also going to split up to the Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, by the sounds of it.
Yes.
So who looks like a compromise candidate.
Yes, indeed. Well, I want to come to this because the former Chancellor Rishi Sunak leads the endorsement of MPs with 38, Penny Mordaunt with 23. Just firstly tell us, David, before we get going, when will this vote take place and when will we know the top 2 who must then campaign for the support of the rank and file membership of the Conservative Party, which I might add, following Boris Johnson's elevation to the leadership in 2019, grew to about 200,000. Labor's got about 500,000. But when will we know the final 2?
We should know the final 2 about Wednesday next week, maybe Thursday next week, but probably Wednesday next week. They're going to just have a vote each day and knock one off. I think they're going to have to speed it up slightly, but the kind of parliamentary holiday or recess, they call it, will start in the middle of next week, and they want to have a final 2 by then.
Right.
So now, my guess at the moment is,
So
my guess is that it's going to be,
go on.
Sunak, the ex-chancellor who resigned, and basically was the reason that Boris was deposed in the end, and somebody else.